Oh, okay, this is a quickie. Jesus fuck. It's New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve. Fucking hell, I don't even know what day it is. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm making a fucking video. But I just wanted to respond to this because I just watched a Jenny McDermott video trolling off the people that had responded to that MTV Hey White Guys video. And the MTV Hey White Guys video came across as a bit of a trolling video to some extent. Now, Jenny says that everybody responded to that video. I certainly didn't respond to it because I just didn't see the fucking point. It's one of those things. I assume the video was commissioned by Donald Trump because I can't see it really benefiting anybody else other than people like Donald Trump. But if it wasn't, right, if you take it at face value and it was supposed to benefit the kind of people that have those kind of ideological pre-commitments, what kind of lack of self-awareness does it take to not realise that you're doing something that all it is going to do is to preach to the choir? And by the choir, I mean people who are absolutely already totally on board with what you think, and is just going to set the face and the hearts of everybody else against the point that you're trying to make, which is sad actually, because I think some of the issues with regard to race, certainly in the United States, seem to be issues that need to be tackled. But it's just the kind of way, I'm just going to rub your fucking face in it, pal. Don't take it badly. Well, no, I'm afraid most people do take things badly when you do that. And if you don't realise that, right, whether you think people should take it badly and white guys should just say, well, okay, just keep fucking beating me with a stick. I'm on board with that, right? Maybe they should, but you should realise by now that people are not like that unless you've lived under a fucking rock your entire life. Okay, I wasn't going to comment on it, and it's making me a little bit annoyed commenting on it, not because I'm that offended by it, but it's just the fucking level of stupidity to make something like that and think it's going to do some fucking good. But Jenny McDermott made this video, and it just reminded me of the bit of that video that actually amused me. I've always had a thing about the whole terms black and white and what terrible terms they are. They're great terms if you're a racist. If you said to somebody who was a racist, who really wanted to divide everybody and said, come up for some terms for sub-Saharan Africans and Europeans, right, you can pick the terms we'll use. That racist would say, I tell you what, how about black and white? Because that makes the difference much greater than it actually is. It makes it sound much more polarised than things really are. Because nobody's fucking black, nobody's fucking white, are they? But let's just kind of split everybody. And even people who are mixed race, right, they've got to be one or the other. They've got to be black or they've got to be white. There's no point in between. So then this twat on this video, in fact, let me play you the two clips, right? Because he talks about Blue Lives Matter and then he talks about Beyonce.
Also, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing.
Cops weren't born with blue skin, right? I mean, yeah. They weren't born blue. We all love Beyonce. And yeah, she's black, so of course she cares about black issues. I'm talking to you, Fox News.
So I think that speaks for itself. He kind of moronically dismisses Blue Lives Matter because he takes this kind of skin literalist approach. If I was going to give you a boring bastard answer, right, the kind of answers that I usually give in my videos, to be honest, I would point out that effectively what it means just supposed to mean, it's a catchy way linking into Black Lives Matter of saying police officer lives matter because police officers have been killed in some of the trouble that has resulted. It isn't meant to suggest that police officers have blue skin. It's referring to the fact that police officers have long been referred to as the boys in blue, or perhaps more politically correctly nowadays, the boys and girls in blue. But he takes a much more literal approach and he dismisses it because police officers do not literally have black skin. But Beyonce, she must be talking about black issues. Why? Obviously because she's black. So I just wanted to see how close. I don't know, it just kind of teasing myself, titillated me a little bit, okay, to wonder just how close to literally black is Beyonce. So I'm going to show, I don't know why I'm going to show you this, but I'm going to show you it. Okay, so here we go. Got Photoshop up there, got a picture of Beyonce. I don't know particularly what it was that drew me to this image, but this is the image that I've got of Beyonce. It's actually, if I show you the levels right, let's have a look, Control L, because like David Serini, I know all the fucking shortcuts. You can see that you might not be able to see there's a little white bar there. So even all this real light white there on this histogram, it's not even that's not overexposed. If you take all that white background off, you've got a pretty well balanced histogram. Okay, so black. This is what black looks like in RGB, right? 000, right in this corner there. If we go up to white, right, 255, 255, 255. So if we're closer to the top here, we're getting closer to whites. If we're closer to the bottom, we're getting closer to blacks. If we start to click on some of these reds, you see you're about equidistant from white and black. If you click on some of this darker red there, you'll see it shifts down the bottom. What about if I click on her skin? Okay, I don't want to objectify her and get into trouble, so we won't be clicking in that region. Let's pick a nice bit of neck because maybe the head's a bit brighter and I might be cheating a bit. How about this? This is about one of the darker bits of the neck. Click on there. Look where we are. Look how close we are to white as opposed to black. And that is the bit that kind of really tickles me here, that he dismisses Blue Lives Matter on the basis that cops do not literally have blue skin, and yet he says that Beyonce is interested in black issues on the grounds that her skin is black, and yet her skin is literally closer to being white than it is to being black. Make of that what you will. All I can say is that for me, as part of a video that would have been much better fucking titled Happy Christmas, Mr. Donald Trump, this bit was the absolute icing on the fucking cake. And with regard to cake, it's Christmas Day tomorrow, so please enjoy a little slice of cake, have a nice time. I do have a little Christmas message planned for tomorrow, which is a little bit bizarre and off the wall, so maybe I will see you then. If you don't have any friends and you have nothing better to do than go on YouTube on Christmas Day. Take care of yourselves, see you on the other side. Bye for now.